Welcome back to Whitt Acres. Sitting out here next to our patio goldfish pond because Petsmart sold me the wrong fish. I gotta tell you what I'm gonna do about it. I'm pretty new to fish keeping here, and when I put in this little pond, I just wanted actually a water feature just for tumbling water, for some water sound out here. So I built a waterfall. Then I was looking at the water and I kind of wanted to throw some fish in there for more entertainment. So I just went to Petsmart, picked up some feeder goldfish. So there's nothing expensive. I think they're like 30 or 40 cents a piece. So I got those, brought them back, threw them in there, and they've been doing fine. I wanted just maybe a specimen, a different goldfish, so I went and got what I thought was an Oranda goldfish out of their tank. It was labeled Oranda goldfish, and I didn't really know what they looked like. I just wanted a fancy goldfish. So I picked that up, brought it home, threw them in the tank, and I've been feeding them goldfish food and pellets ever since. And I would walk up to the tank and he'd come up to the top of the water, greet me, and then when I'd reach in to sprinkle some flakes in there, he would jump up and bite my finger. So I've been getting used to coming up to the tank and seeing him at the top of the water. Been getting to look at him a little bit more since he's coming to the top to greet me. And I realized that that's not an Oranda goldfish. From watching different videos on YouTube and KG Tropicals, since he loves Oscars, I've been watching their videos, and I believe that the fish they sold me is actually an Oscar that they had in the goldfish tank. So that's not going to work because Oscars get big, and they get big fast. So he's gonna outgrow all the goldfish in there and end up eating them before next spring even comes around. Let's see if we can get him to come out, dropping a couple pellets in here. Yep, there he goes. The black tiger. Oh yeah, he's jumping too. It's a black tiger Oscar, and he's a good looker. He's got the orange coloring on his side, but it's hard to see. But yeah, he's gonna get big. He steals all the food away from the goldfish. He wants it first. And got him. He's out competing all the goldfish for all the food. He's gonna get big and end up eating the goldfish. I don't want that happening. So I'm not gonna take him back to PetSmart. I'm gonna go to Tractor Supply here and see if I can find a big tub that he's gonna be able to survive in during the winter. Can't go out and buy a big aquarium right now, but I don't want him being stuffed, and I don't want him being all cramped up in this tank while he's trying to get big. He likes to hide under that leaf. Huh. Very fun fish to have, so I'm gonna want to keep him. Then we're gonna go see if we can find a tub he can fit in. So I had to go out and get some bigger tubs. This galvanized tub is 2 foot by 2 foot by 4 foot, so it should hold right about 100 gallons. And then this oval tank, it's a plastic tank. I don't know how much it's gonna hold. We'll have to see when we fill it up, but it's a little bit bigger. It should hold probably about 40 gallons, I'm thinking. And then I got a little heater and an air pump for the big tub, so whenever I put the Oscar in there, he's got some filter system and some air. This is where they're gonna go once I get them set up. This is for the Oscar, and I'm gonna upgrade the goldfish to a bigger tub for the winter because the one they're in right now is a little bit of a squeeze. I'm gonna get them set up right here. I just got to get that air hockey table out of here. Trying to give it away or sell it to somebody, but it's got to go so I can fit these tubs in here for the winter. I don't think I'm gonna need to heat the goldfish tub because they can handle some cold temperatures, and the house isn't going to be going below 60 degrees anyway. And then the Oscar tub, it's probably gonna need a little bit of heat because the Oscar being an African cichlid, it wants to be around 75, 77 degrees, I think. That's about a 100-gallon tub, and I'm saying that's probably around 40, maybe 50 gallons. But I have a meter on my water, or on my hose spigot, so I'll be able to see how much it takes to fill them up. And hopefully these don't leak, because that would suck. Also over here I got a table from my paps, and I went and refinished it, put a nice coat of poly on it. And I got this bowl from my grandma's, and I'm gonna maybe use that as a betta bowl. Gotta get this leveled out. It's a little wobbly right now, but concrete floors. So this is I don't even know, just a glass bowl. I was gonna use it as a sink, but I don't want to drill a hole into it. So now that I'm getting into fishies, but I think it's gonna work good as a betta bowl. It's about 5 gallons, maybe even 6. We'll see once I put some water in that one too. But yeah, I'm starting to get some fish setups in here. I'll probably be able to get a couple more fish. I think I'm gonna get another Oscar, since that one's gonna be in the tank. I want to get them now so they can grow up together at the same size. Oscars grow pretty quick, so you don't want to put anything small with it that it's going to outgrow and then become its food. But this is getting pretty exciting. I'm going to go out there, see how the goldfish are doing in their pond. Over here in the goldfish pond, got a 20-25 gallon tub here, pond liner from Lowe's, and we have 6 comet goldfish in here. Nice little waterfall, and then this is the filter coming back in to the pond. I got 2 pumps at the bottom. One's running the waterfall, one's running the 5 gallon bucket bog filter I have back there at the end of the bamboo stick. So it doesn't have a normal filter on it, hang on back or canister or anything like that. It's got a homemade gravel upflow bog filter on it, and I have a video explaining on how that was made. You can go back and check that out in the pond playlist. Waiting to see if my Oscar will come out. He's down in that cave. Can't see him on camera yet, but there he is. He's a shy guy in this tank. He only comes out for feeding time. When we come up, and every time I stick my finger in there to feed him, when he's hungry, he slaps the water. He comes up and bites my finger. So it's been nice getting to know him, playing with him. He is just like a water puppy, as they say. I didn't know, like I said, I did not know I was buying a Oscar when I did. Just a new fish keeper here, and Petsmart had the fish labeled wrong. Thought I was buying an Oranda goldfish and ended up getting an Oscar. So instead of just returning it to Petsmart, I got a large tub that's going to be able to house him and be enough water for him so he can grow up just fine. Eventually I'd like to get a 125 gallon tank for the house, so move them into that. But until then, I'm just going to go ahead with a tub pond style and bring him in for the winter so he doesn't freeze to death out here. Now the goldfish might be able to survive out here in the winter, but I don't think this tub itself is big enough, and I might as well just take them in and keep them inside over winter and not risk it. They're just feeder goldfish, the comets, but I wouldn't mind getting them to survive over winter, and then maybe I'll be able to put them into the koi pond I want to put out here where all the river rock is. I'm going to design a koi pond and goldfish pond, so I want to move them out into here once they get a little bit bigger and this is ready. But until then, I'm going to have to keep them in the tubs in the winter. That's all for this one, but stay tuned for the construction of the Oscar pond inside. Once I get it ready to be set up, I'll be doing a video on that and transferring the fish into their new homes. So stay tuned. You can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching.